everybody! Today we're going to be making a slime and doing some doodles. I'm going to show you guys all the ingredients that we need first, just so you guys can get them if you haven't gotten them yet. We're going to need for the slime shampoo, or you could also use conditioner or lotion, just the, it's like kind of experimental when you add it with the cornstarch. So you just kind of play it by ear as you mix it. So we need those two things, and then food coloring or glitter if you have anything else. I'm going to use food coloring, and then a bowl to mix it all in, and a measuring cup. We're going to need a half a cup measuring cup, and just a little bit of water depending on the consistency of the slime. So yeah, I'm going to put all these things back over here, and I'm going to show you guys the drawings, the different drawing options that we have, and you guys can vote for which ones that you want to do, just depending on the amount of time we have, or which ones you guys really want to do. So I'm going to show them to you guys over here. We have an elephant, a sloth, a cow, and a lion. So let me know which ones you guys would really like to do, and we'll do those ones for you guys. Okay, we're going to start with our slime, so you guys can get ready and get your bowl and your shampoo or conditioner, just whatever you have. I'm going to do shampoo, and I'm also going to use my spoon. My spoon here. And I'm going to put a half a cup of shampoo in our bowl. First, I'm going to measure it out first. And so I'll get that in here. Super slimy. And next, now I'm going to add the food coloring because it's a wet mixture. I'm going to try to make like a turquoise color, so I'm going to put blue and green in it. Yeah. You guys can do whatever. Let me know what kind of color slime you guys are going to be making today. I'd love to know. I haven't tried to make a turquoise one, so that's why I want to try to make a turquoise one. Or teal. I'm not sure. It's going to be like a bluish greenish color. I think it'll be cool. It's going to look super weird. Like that. It's all runny and gooey and gross. Just a heads up, this is like the messiest slime I've tried to make. It's like so messy. It's crazy. So now, if you guys are all ready, we are going to put in cornstarch. I'm going to measure out a cup-ish. a cup of slime. I have a fork in it. Let me see. How are we going to do this? So I'm going to measure out a cup of cornstarch and put it in there. Super messy, so I'm doing it over or inside of the bowl so it doesn't get everywhere. There we go. Wow. Okay. There we go. And now we're going to mix it. Mix it. Again, it looks really weird, but it's supposed to look like this, don't worry. It will get there eventually. We're gonna mix in a circular motion for quite some time here. Kind of push it up on the sides and get all that. It's gonna be kind of dry and clumpy, and that's okay. Because then we're going to add some water to make it a bit more like slime. Mixing, mixing, mixing. And I have a little tiny spoon, so it's taking me a little longer, but that's okay. Cool. So now I can see all, that's good I put the color in there because I can see where I believe it's all mixed up in the cornstarch now. And so I'm gonna add, so let's see. So it looks like this. You guys can see. And I'm going to add some water. I'm going to take my spoon and just add about a tablespoon. I'm going to add like a tablespoon of water. I'm just going to eyeball it, but just add a little bit. And then I'm going to mix it. Just kind of do the same thing, just kind of break apart the clumps. I might need to add more shampoo to mine. We'll see. I think I do. I think I need to add a little bit more shampoo to mine. So I'm gonna do that. There we go. And then I'll show you guys what it looks like in a little bit. I'm gonna need to add more water too. I don't have enough water in here. We're gonna add about like up to like 2 to 5. It just depends on what you want for the consistency of your slime. If you want your slime to be more like your cornstarch, I don't know. If you want it to be more like Play-Doh, then you're just gonna want to add more what am I saying? More shampoo. But I'm going for more of the slime, which is why it looks like this. And I'm gonna add more water. Because then it'll start to, it's gonna start to bunch together. Ooh, yeah, there we go. Lots of mixing in this process. Add a little more water. Let me know if you guys have any questions or...
So far we have 1 vote for lime.
Yeah, cool. I like the lime.
David.
From David. Cool. Excited to do the lime. Okay. Wow, I need even more. I think I'm gonna add more shampoo to mine too. This is about the 3rd time I've made this slime, so it's just all experimentation, really. The first time I made it, it was just like a really watery, liquidy, kind of a mixture. This is what mine looks like right now. It looks like I can almost grab it. It looks like I just need see, I got lots of little clumps in there. I think I just need almost a bit more water, and then I can probably pick it up soon. Mix. Oh my. Yeah. Ah. Cool. Okay. I'm going to mix it with my hands now. I think. So, I'm just gonna get in there, kind of fold it and squish it down. Oh, that looks awesome. I'm gonna add just a little, again, a little more water. And if you'd like to, what I'm gonna do, you can put some cornstarch on the table you have, and bring your dough on there and knead it there instead of you kind of knead it like bread dough, or you can just use your hands. So you just fold it and squish it down like this. Mine is looking super weird. I don't know what's going on. We'll find out. Oh, it looks good though. Again, this one is like super, super messy. I'm gonna pick it up. Whoa. It's just like moving. Okay. It's like almost there. Yeah. It might not look super cool, but I can feel it moving around. Have you guys ever played with just cornstarch and water? It's super cool because when you if you hit it really hard, it's rock solid. But if you squish it really slowly, your fingers will sink into it, and that's what this feels like. It's like super kind of slimy texture. So that is our cornstarch slime. The color is not as dark as I would have wanted it to be, so I probably should have added a little bit more color, but it's still pretty cool. Okay. Yeah. Okay, so you guys can get your pens and pencils out. Oh, also, you're gonna want to put it in a container that's sealed, a sealed container, because this will dry out pretty easy. But if it does dry out, you can just add some water to it, and it will not be as dry anymore. And again, I might even want to add more water to that, but it's okay. We'll move on to drawing. We'll move on to doodling now. This is super fun to play with. Okay, I'm gonna put this down. And I'm gonna whoa. Okay. I'm gonna kind of wipe off my table here real quick. And you guys can get your drawings. Today I'm going to use 2 colors again. Today, the doodles that we're doing, we're writing, first we'll do the lion, because that's what we had a request of. Let me know if you guys have any other requests. We have a lion, a cow, a sloth, and I can't remember the other one, but that's okay. You guys let me know.
An elephant?
An elephant. That's what it was. Thank you. Yeah. I'm going to wipe my hands off. I'm going to do 2 different colors so you guys can see the word. So for the lion, I'm going to write the word lion, and then we'll draw the lion out of his name. It's pretty cool. Let me get my other camera situated.
David asked if he could play with the slime later.
Sure. Yes.
And Sophia said she wants to do the cow, but then David said we can do the cow later. Let's do the lion.
Okay, we'll do the lion and then we'll do the cow. Yeah, sounds good. Let's see. You guys see? Is that too close? I think that's good. So first we're gonna do our lion. We're gonna write the word lion, just like this. So L and the I. I'm just gonna do a dot, then an O and an N, and that is how we spell lion. Now I'm gonna do a different color so you guys can see. Okay, so first we're gonna do the lion's eyes. I'm gonna go over the O, and this is his eyelid, and we're gonna do the same thing on the bottom. This lion is a very wide-eyed lion. Then we're gonna do the same thing with the N, but here we're gonna close off the N down here, and then make this circle over here. Words. Okay. Then we're gonna do the 2 little dots, circles, for just for detail in the lion's eyes on either side, just like that. And I'm gonna color that in later. We're gonna leave like that for now. And then we're gonna do the lion's eyebrows right above his eyeballs. We're gonna put his eyebrows here, like that. And okay, now we're gonna do the lion's head. It's gonna go something like that. I'm going to start here at the eye and go up and kind of down and right there. Then we're going to do his cheeks, I think. Or no, let's do his nose first. His nose is going to be right in between his eyes, about right here. I'm going to do a line. And then make his nostrils just kind of be like a squiggle. So we're going to go like that. Like that. Let me know if I'm going too fast or if I'm making sense for you guys. Then we're going to do a little detail on the lion's nose too, right there. Just a little oval. Okay, now we're going to do the lion's cheeks now that we've got it. Or the rest of his nose, sorry. We're going to draw, there's lots of circles. There's a lot of circles in here. We're going to draw just like this. It's going to be his chin. And then, what's next? Oh, his teeth. Yeah, I'm going to draw his teeth. Okay, so big. I'm going to draw some big pointy teeth down here. And now we need his mouth. There he is. And we can color in his mouth if we want to. Alright, well, let's go in and color his nose and his eyes too. His eyes are very big, so it's going to take a little bit of time. But, yeah. I have a pen too, so it's a little bit harder to color it in. Mine's a little bit more of a scribble. But, that's okay. Alright, next, now we're going to do his mane. The big mane, we're going to start at the L over here. And draw a little point. There's going to be just lots of points we're going to put like all the way around his head. So here's like a little point. And we're going to do it again. Point. Kind of come up over his ear. Then we're going to do the same thing on the other side. Come over, do a point. Down, point. Down, point. And I'm going to go to the other side. And for the line, we're going to go in and then out, in, out. For me, I've found out that it's a lot easier to do if you do it a little bit slower, because it could just end up looking like a lot of scribbles. It's really hard. It's a lot easier to do it slower. Then we're gonna go like that, and do is kind of like his chin first, up, down, and then we're gonna go. Whoa, that looks funny. I'm gonna start up here. Up and down, up and down, and up and down. There we go. We went all the way around. And did we miss anything? Oh, he needs one more thing, his whiskers. So I'm gonna put some, we're just gonna give him some freckles on his cheek here. And on the other side. And then I'm gonna give him 3 whiskers on each side. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. There we go. And there's our lion. I'd love to see you guys' pictures if you guys drew those with us. Marian's looks very good. All right. Now, by request of Sophia, we're going to draw the elephant.
We have
The cow. Cow. Okay, sorry, I couldn't remember. The cow. I really did like the cow. Sophia might have a cow. My mom really likes cows, so that's why I made that as an option. We have cow decorations in our house. But anyway, okay, so for cow, we're going to start by drawing the word cow. The W is going to look a little bit different from other ones. I'm going to use my pink pen so you guys can see it. Let's do A, C. And an O. And the W. The W is just kind of gonna look like 2 U's. Like that. Alright. First we're gonna draw the cow's face. And by doing that, we're gonna go at the top of the C right here. I'm gonna draw an upside down U. And then we're gonna come all the way around to the bottom of the C. This is his full face here. Mine looks a little bit like an oval, but that's okay. All doodles will look different. All right, now we're gonna come to this C and we're gonna connect it to the shape that we just made. And this is his nose. I'm gonna draw his nostrils here and make this C into his smile. Draw a little smile there. Now we're gonna do his eyes. Circles for his eyes. And then I'm gonna make the circle into a smaller circle. And then add, you guessed, little circles inside of his circles inside of the circle. Lots of circles, and then I'm gonna color in his eyes. And there are his eyes. He's a nice happy cow. Alright, now we're gonna do his ears next. It just kind of looks like a leaf. Right there. And then a little line inside for his ear. Then we're gonna draw the next leaf kind of looking ear right here. And a little line. Yeah, we're gonna give our cow we're gonna give our cow a spot right here on his head because he's a cow. He has spots. And we're gonna color it in. Cool. Next, we're going to draw his body. This is a little tricky. We're gonna start here in the middle of his head. We're gonna go all the way over here to the middle of the W and go a little farther down, a little bit farther down than his chin, right here. And then, where should I go from here? Let's see. Then let's go to the bottom of his chin and draw a little line right here. And we're gonna go into making his legs. So we're gonna draw a line down here, about the same length as this one over here. Another line. Then we're gonna go back over here and draw another line about this, what is it, right under the W right here. And that one is gonna connect to, there we go, there are his legs. And then we're gonna make his bottom, his belly here. And sorry, I feel like I'm jumping around. We're gonna make his hooves, his feet. And he needs back legs because cows have 4 legs, so we're gonna start right here. And a little bit above just to show that it's his back leg, so it's not the same length. Then we're gonna do the same thing right over here. There we go. He's our cow. Okay, I'm gonna color in his hooves. There we go. Next, we're going to make his tail. His tail is going to be the rest of the W. And we're going to start not right here, but a little bit above, and it's going to be like a banana shape for his tail. And then we're going to make kind of like a leaf on the end of his tail, just like that. Now we're going to use the rest of the letter parts as spots. So I'm going to color this one and the O in just as it's its own personal spot. You can put your spots anywhere that you want to on your cow. We're going to use the W, the rest of the W as a spot, and color that in. I'm going to put one up here at the top, and we're going to put one over here on his leg too. And I'm going to put one on his other leg, just because I want to. Maybe give one on his belly too. And you can draw as many dots as you want to on the cow. You can put horns on a cow if you want to. I didn't, because it's kind of like a bull. But, okay. Next, last, we're going to draw a sloth. I really like the sloth, and it's cute, and it has a baby sloth. It has a baby sloth with it, and I just thought it was really cute. So it kind of looks funny. We're gonna draw the word this way, but then we're gonna turn it upside down so that it so that the sloth is hanging from the tree. So I'm gonna get my pink pen, and we're gonna draw a sloth. All right, so we're gonna draw the S. And the L is going to be the same size. And the O. And the T. And the H. There we go. Alright, now I'm going to grab my other pen. I'm going to start with the sloth's face. This is a little tricky. I had trouble with this one, but we're going to do it, guys. Alright, so we're going to start, we're going to make kind of like a backwards S. So we're going to start right here and go like that. Not touching this side of the line, because that's part of the sloth's smile. So we're going to go like this, go in and around like that. Did it. Okay. And then we're going to connect. I'm going to do the top part. Kind of like a seagull you would draw at the beach. Like that.
David said he really likes the sloth too.
I'm glad. I'm glad he likes the sloth. I think it's very cute. Okay, then we're going to draw his eyes. His eyes are closed because sloths like to sleep all the time. And then we're going to draw his nose. Kind of like a triangle. And I'm gonna color it in. Then we're gonna draw sloths, the rest of the sloth's head, that's his face. We're gonna start right here and go around. He's got a really big head, oh my. I'm gonna draw around. I'm gonna stop right here and give him some fur. Because sloths are furry. So I'm just gonna do a little squiggle. And then go around to the, and meet the, what is that? That's an L. Meet the L. And then I'm gonna go to the bottom of the L and connect to that. Wow, my sloth has a really big head. That's okay. Next we're gonna draw a sloth's body here. So I'm gonna start like a little bit above his head. And we're gonna go and connect with the H. I'm gonna go up here, but stop here. We're gonna draw some fur and connect with the H. The sloth one is really hard. It's cute. It's my favorite one, but it was really hard to draw for me. Alright, so we're gonna make his arms. His arms are just gonna be kind of squiggles because we want him to look like a furry sloth. So I'm gonna do that at the bottom of the H and the T, and we're gonna go back to the L and do that with the L too, and a little bit under his chin, and I'm trying to make them all kind of the same size. Like that. Actually, hold on. We're not gonna finish his arms yet. We're gonna go to the O, and in the middle of the O, we're gonna draw a squiggle and connect, because this is an arm and that is an arm. Then we're going to draw his fingers. Just kind of like that. Sloths have very interesting fingers. They're kind of like claws. But it's how they grab onto the trees and hold on for so long. So, just like that. So they have, usually, we're gonna draw 3 fingers on the sloth on each side, just like this, because he's actually holding onto a branch that we haven't drawn yet. Now, what are we gonna do now? Now we're gonna draw the O we're going to make into a little baby sloth head. So we're gonna draw a little, they look like eyebrows, but it's not eyebrows, it's like, that's the way the sloth's head look. And then I'm gonna draw kind of like an O, like that. And those are gonna be his eyes. Little baby sloth eyes. And I'm gonna draw a little triangle for his nose. And a smile. I know it's upside down, but we're gonna flip it upside down, remember, so it will look right. Or it'll look right side up. So I'm gonna draw the top of the baby body and go from the O to the T. Just draw a line. Then we're going to use the T for the other side of the baby, like that. And then we're gonna, don't go all the way, we're gonna draw his arm right there, holding on to his mom. And I'm gonna draw 3 little baby claws.
David said the O is a baby.
Yes, it's okay. Then I'm gonna draw the log because that's just gonna make it easier, I think, for me. So we're gonna start right here, and we're just gonna draw a straight line. And for on this side of the arm, we're just gonna stop right there and go up and connect with the U. And we're gonna make, this is gonna be part of the branch. I'm gonna make a leaf. So that is a branch coming off. What is it? It's like a twig coming off of the branch. And this is gonna be a leaf here, the rest of the U. So we're gonna put a little, a line, like what is it? A line. And then we're gonna do another leaf here. Like that. And draw the little line inside. Now, I'm gonna finish drawing the other sloth's leg. I'm gonna draw it right here. And so there's his other arm. I don't know if it's an arm or a leg. I think that would be his leg. And then we're going to draw the rest of the branch. I'm going to do the same thing I did right here, over here, but draw a little bit of a smaller one. And draw a leaf. And another leaf. And go out a little bit. And then I'm going to draw the bottom of the branch. I'm going to draw a little branch right there. And There's the sloth. Okay, I'm gonna draw some more leaves on this one right here.
David said he wishes he could sleep as much as a sloth, and the sloth looks so comfy.
I think he is. I think he's comfy. Thank you.
He looks really soft.
Thanks, David. Okay. So the sloth is holding onto the tree, and his arm is here. So we're gonna draw his claws kind of coming over. He's got 3, so we're gonna go like 1, 2, 3, like that, and then over here because his other arm is here, and 2, 3, like that. And there's our sloth. Now I'm gonna turn it around. There he is. That's great. So there's our sloth from the tree. So, thank you guys for doodling and making slime with me today. If you guys do draw, we'd love to see them if you guys want to post them on your social media, or if not, if you guys just wanted to watch to enjoy, that's cool too. Thanks guys. Bye.